Am I wrong for avoiding my son when he wanted to spend time with me? I, 40, female, love my son Avram, 91, but I did not want to be a mom and was denied an abortion. I love him so much, but I've never deserved him. I was a terrible mom. I know it was bad untreated depression, but it doesn't excuse anything. His dad and stepmom took him when he was 10, and they love him so much and made him the most amazing young man in the world. And I'm so grateful. After they took him, I got therapy treatment and then spent time in inpatient for my drinking. Avram kept wanting to see me. His dad let me have weekends, and I tried to make the best of it and be a good mom this time. He'd always tell me I didn't need to apologize because I was sick, and he loved living with me. Since he turned 18, he's spent more time with me, and I know I don't deserve it, and his stepmom does, but I don't do anything because it makes him happy. This past Friday, his stepmom was hosting a work dinner and wanted all her kids there, but Avram wanted to spend Friday with me, because we always do that. She's more his mom than me, so I knew he should be there for her. But he wouldn't listen and insisted on being with me, so I pretended I wasn't home that day and ghosted him so he'd go, and I saw he did on his girlfriend's IG story. But you can see who sees stories, and she did, and messaged me I was selfish for ghosting, and I really upset him. She essentially called me an asshole without saying it. He hasn't messaged me much since then either. I don't think I'm wrong. I'm trying to do what's best for him, and that's showing gratitude to the woman who deserves his love. But I thought to try for judgment here. Update 1. After my post, I realized how wrong I was, and I called Avram, my son, and thankfully he picked up and came over. The first thing he did before I could even talk was give me such a big hug. It almost made me cry, but I held back my tears. I talked to him about his stepmother's event and why I felt he should go and why I felt I didn't deserve him. I told him about the things that I did when he lived with me as a kid and why I felt I didn't deserve his forgiveness. I guess what really shocked me was that Avram pointed out to me that he didn't see his time with me as bad and that he mostly had happy memories and all the bad times were just because I was sick and that wasn't my fault. And it's not things I forgot, I guess just things that I never valued and I guess never really considered. Small things like how I'd take him shopping to Zeller's on Sundays and always let him buy a toy, how I'd always get a special message printed on his birthday cakes, how I'd always let him sleep hugging me even though he was 10 by the time his dad took, how I'd miss work to stay with him if he got sick. The big thing he told me that made cry is when he was 9, kids bullied him when they found out we're ethnically Jewish and made him cry so bad he left school before the Easter egg celebration, so I organized an Easter egg hunt just for him in the park. It wasn't just that. He told me so much more than I did, that he valued that if I wrote it here, I think I'd break the word limit. It's so hard to hold on to the happy memories when I think about how terrible I was and how much I yelled at him or drank or smoked, but if he can do it, then I can do it for him. And I've been trying. I've let him take full control of our relationship, and I think it's been for the best. I've been seeing him much more often, and during Mother's Day, he and his girlfriend took me out to dinner and gave me so many boxes of chocolates. I've only been eating them when they come over so we can have them together. Even therapy has been going better since I did convince him to attend some sessions with me. And I think he's understanding what I went through when I got pregnant, but also how much respect I have for his stepmother. Plus, his girlfriend has started going to the gym with me. I love my son so much. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. He is everything that was ever good about me, and thankfully he got nothing that is bad with me. Maybe in another world where I didn't end up so damaged, I like to think I would have turned out just like him. He makes me so proud and so happy. I will try and never hurt him again and never be so selfish again. So thank you to everyone who convinced me to apologize and to all the other mothers out there. Please hug your sons tonight if you can, no matter how old they are. I don't know if this is the right place to post, but I've read a few posts and I think it is. I love my son with all my heart. He's a perfect boy and a wonderful young man. He's 23 now, and he's graduated and already got a great job as an accountant, and he went for that career because it's mine. In September, he's going to be married to his fiancée. This Mother's Day, they both honored me, and it was such a wonderful night at my home, but ever since then, I've had these thoughts in my mind that I can't get out. I'm 42 years old now, and I feel like my entire life has just been wasted, but that my son is living the best possible version of it. When I got pregnant with my son, I was in a foreign country, and I was swept up in some stupid religious craze with a bunch of other teenagers, and I was pretty much blocked from getting an abortion while I could. At that time, I did not want kids and thought I'd never want them. My life became hell after I had him. I was depressed, I drank, I smoked, I did drugs a few times, and I would spend hours on hours in the gym because I was stupid and thought that I could get my body back, and even in the bar, because I wanted to be flirted with like before. I had to give up custody to his father and go get inpatient treatment for my drinking, and I've been 10 years sober now. Even though I did all of that horrible, stupid stuff, my son still loves me so much that it doesn't make sense. When I ask him why he brings up all these good things that I can only dimly even remember. And it makes me feel so fucking guilty. Because if I could go back in time and get an abortion and never have him, I would do it in a heartbeat. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I would do that. And since Mother's Day, I've been thinking, I never got to have the whole college experience like he did because I had him. I never got to fall in love with somebody who could sweep me off my feet and I could live out a fairy tale romance with because I had him. I never got to have the stable and steady career where I eventually run my own business because of my mental health issues. I never got to decide if I actually did want to have kids or if it was just some teenage fear because I already had one. But he has gotten to do all of that. He's had a great time in university and graduated with distinction. He's been such a good young man because he did sweep his fiancée off her feet, and they've told me to expect to be a grandmother soon. I have no friends. I spend my time either at work or at home or at gym, and he's my only real family left, and the only one who loves me, so I shouldn't feel like this. It feels so good to hug him, and he makes me feel so happy and proud. But the moment he's gone back to his father's, I feel sick, and I honestly regret having him. Because wish I could have gotten to live his life. Because I feel like it should have been my life. I've told my psychiatrist this during the last session that we had, and we had a good talk, but I can't remember it now, and I don't know why it gets so hard to remember things nowadays. Does any of this make sense? Am I wrong for feeling like this? Edit. I wasn't in a cult. My family was religious, and it was a bunch of us teenagers, and it was easy for us to be manipulated by traditionalists. I don't know what we were thinking, getting all swept up in all their promises about our futures. I still got to go to school and get my degree and job and date and everything, but none of it was like how I dreamed it would have been because I had my son. And the time after I gave up custody of my son, I spent the first part in inpatient rehab for my alcoholism, and the rest of it is so hard to remember. I can remember a lot of specific things, but nothing general. I know that's weird, but I don't know why I couldn't do anything I dreamed about then. I just don't really remember that time that well. And I know you say 42 is young, but it's not. I am old now. I can't go in the gym like I used to anymore. Guys barely flirt with me anymore. I never get asked out, and my career's progression has stalled. People 10 years younger than me are higher up than me now. I mean, hell, if my son's gonna have a baby after he gets married, then I'll be a grandmother soon. What's more old than that? Final update. I'm almost 44 years old now, and I know I shouldn't let things like this get to me because it's not like I haven't been disappointed in life before. But this just feels so different because I loved him so much. Almost 2 years ago, I met my boyfriend because he was on the catering staff for my son's wedding. He's 12 years younger than me, and when he approached me, he tried some of that cheesy rom-com movie flirting and was genuinely surprised to learn I was the groom's mother. But he really charmed me, and for the first time, I think after we started dating, I really actually fell in love with somebody. We fit together so well. We both love the gym and would go together. Neither of us wants to have children. We love the same food. We had so many of the same weird little quirks. I've been sober for years, and he's never drunk alcohol or done drugs. His family loved me, and it's like I had a mom again in his mother. My memories were clearing up, and my psychologist told me that I was showing incredible improvement, and she was so happy for me. In fact, 2 weeks ago, we were making a plan to move in together, and we talked about getting married in the future. But 2 days ago, my son and his wife told me that I'm going to be a grandmother. My daughter-in-law gave me a sweater she knit that said "First-time Grandma," and my son was so happy. I don't think I've ever been so happy in my life. I told my boyfriend, and he seemed happy too, but when we met for dinner yesterday, he was crying and told me he didn't feel he could be a grandfather since he's not even 35, and it was best if we broke up. He broke up with me and he was crying. He wouldn't be the grandfather. The baby would call him by his name or uncle or something. I felt so awful since then. I've been crying worse than I ever have it feels, and I don't know how to face my son because I don't want him to see me like this. I don't want him or his wife to think they need to help me when I should be the one to help them. I'm feeling so wrong about myself right now. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.